and that's it. So guys, it's Bulgarian versus Italians from Kymu. So PL Kymu is my opponent, and I'm playing here as the Bulgarians. Let's see how this will go. The map that we are playing here, guys, is Acropolis. If you are not familiar with Acropolis, we are both on the top of this hill, on this Acropolis, as the name says. Huh? And the thing is, there are very limited resources on the Acropolis, especially wood. The woods are not so great. They are hardly going to last after Feudal Age. So basically, one of the strategies that you have is to try to rush the enemy, and deny him to developing to the rest of the land. Oh my God, I'm searching for the words and I'm not finding them. There's quite some time I do not cast, so I'm not practicing any kind of English, so the words just fly away, guys. I'm sorry for that. It will get better in time. Anyway, the thing is, talking about the matchup, Bulgarians have no access to archers. That's the biggest weakness of the Civ. They also does not have any kind of direct bonus. So basically, the biggest strength of the Bulgarian is that they can have their blacksmith upgrades made by half of the food price. So basically, it only costs, for example, 50 food to get your men-at-arms an armor during feudal, for example, which is awesome. So there's no reason, for example, not to make the armors, because they are so cheap that it would be such a waste if you were not using it. And the men-at-arms are upgraded for free. So for that reason, if you want to go for a men-at-arm push, you just send a rush towards the enemy, and by the time you reach feudal, you already have all those guys upgraded as men-at-arms. Isn't that great? I think it's great. So those are the advantages of the Civ. Those are the characteristics. So one of the best openings when you are playing as Bulgarian is the men-at-arm opening for such reason. The most popular build to do this is the population 20 men-at-arms. And how do you perform the population 20 men-at-arms? Basically, you start with only 3 guys on the wood. You focus a lot on the food. Try to get the smooth dark age you can. I'm even going to go straight for this. And then after you get like around 14 views on the food, you can go for the barracks and so on. You do not need necessarily to make a mining camp. That's important to state. It's not a necessity, because you are only going to collect enough gold for like 3 men-at-arms. So you can save some wood and even make a transition, for example, into skirmishers, scouts, or anything like that. I have to see the map. Oh, I almost lost a view here to actually realize what I'm going to do. Oh, he was trying to get a boar. I know that his boar is here, so I feel like I can delay him just by staying over there. If I just keep my scout around, he will be delayed from collecting the boar. See? Yeah, I delayed him already. Time for me, guys, to send now a villager to make the barracks. I have 14 views on the food. I'm trying to scout his base to see how he is setting that up. Good. Gonna upgrade now the loom. There's the wood. There's some gold over there. He's sending extra views to the wood. There's another gold here. These these small areas here are not wallable. He also lured. I'm going up. And of course, I need already to start making the... Oh my God, I forgot the house. I need to start making now the militia. But getting houses is obviously hurting me a bit.
It's a follow.
I'm still thinking how I'm going to follow up this initial attack of the men-at-arms. Maybe skirmishers, maybe scouts, I don't know yet. I'm still unsure about it. What I know is that some walls are not going to hurt, right? Ooh! Ah! He knows already about the men-at-arms, which is bad. I'm gonna bring my scout back. I'm gonna send my men-at-arm forward. There goes the men-at-arm. My scout's coming back. Since he's Italian, I'm expecting that he will also manage to make a very fast upgrade. I'm gonna attack his scout. If I advance a bit early, I can even hurt his scout. Good, I'm hurting his scout. I already have the men-at-arms upgrading the wood. Right here at my home, I'm just developing. I guess, guys, that I would just try to skip feudal and play straight to castle age for knights. That will be my plan. In order to accomplish that, I will obviously have to wall some, which is what I'm doing. No, 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 no. Don't let him do it. Ah, come on. Try to make a second lumber camp. Good. Now I'm killing some views. Having to deal with men-at-arms so early, guys, is very bad for yourself, for you, you know. You were hardly prepared for that. Look at this. As I was saying, you were hardly prepared for that, so he's just losing views. Ooh. Yeah, I think that I'm doing several damage here to Kymu. And he calls the GG. Yes! Oh my god, that was way better than I expected. So guys, that's the population 20 men-at-arms as Bulgarian. It's a very strong build for the very reason that you are going to attack this guy with men-at-arms very, very early on. It's annoyingly strong, and defending from the men-at-arms is difficult. You have to try, if you are not walled before, you are going to struggle a bit. Right here, for example, I was still open. If I was having to defend from men-at-arms, I would be struggling for sure. But I was working on my walls. My plan here was just to finish the walls. And if he pressured me a lot, I would add some skirmishers to help me defending and go into the castle age. But I guess that only raiding here, I was able to kill 1, 2, 3, 4 views. And that's way too much for someone to stand. Let me see. Yeah, it's like 1 scout and 3 views and all the idle time. So site-wise, I already had like 25 views versus 23, and I was getting housed, so I should have around 26 views versus 23 or something like this.